Hello and welcome to Under the Hard Hat. This is a podcast for all things safety. My name is Brian Mesmer at Mesmer Safety on all the social medias, and today is Monday, June 26th. This Toolbox Talk is a bonus Toolbox Talk and discusses our field leadership. This month's field leadership topic is locking in employee comprehension. And these always come from the Breslin strategies. So it's critical on the job that we are always being attentive and engaged listeners so that we can perform our job safely and productively. As humans, it's natural for our minds to wander, but what happens if you lose focus while someone is giving you what happens if you lose focus when someone's giving you important instructions? When giving or receiving directions, the confirmation and affirmation method can ensure that what was said was completely understood. So if you ask a simple, hey, did you catch everything or everything I said? The answer will 100% of the time be, yes, I get it, because people fear looking dumb. Instead, after giving instruction, have the employee repeat back to you what you asked of them. If they can't do this, ask them what part they aren't understanding and go over it again. Remember to be patient. This might seem like tedious in the moment, but in a short 10 seconds, of summarizing it goes a long way. This method is the best way to cut back on confusion, save time and money, and get the job done right the first time. And from a safety standpoint, I usually say if you don't understand the task, don't go through it blindly and learn through mistake, because usually mistakes means injury. Drew, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, always lock in, just that the other person knows what's going on. Really, we all have the opportunity to be teachers and to kind of look over our fellow employees that we're working with or our crews we're working with for the day. So if we all take responsibility for each other's safety, we'll be a lot better off in the long run. So just ask that extra question of if they understand, and if not, how can we help?
And new people, I look at all these statistics for all the companies, and typically the people who have worked with us for 6 months or less than a year are the ones that are getting hurt. And it doesn't necessarily matter your experience in the trade. It's company policies, or it's our procedures, the way we do things. So new people need to understand that it's okay to ask those questions if you don't fully understand the task. So I would encourage you, hey, it's okay to appear dumb, because asking questions doesn't mean you are dumb.
It certainly helps to ask questions on the front end than asking questions after an incident has already happened. Look a lot dumber if that's the case.
Fair enough. That's it. That is this month's leadership toolbox topic of the week, or the month, excuse me. If you have any questions about this topic or suggestions for future topics, by all means, reach out to me directly or your company safety pro. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. How do I subscribe to the podcast? Well, that's as simply as opening up my Apple Podcast app, and in the lower right-hand corner, doing the search function for Under the Hard Hat, and then hitting the check mark at the top. Be a friend, tell a friend about this podcast. Thank you all for listening. Remember to be good and be safe. And if you can't be good, at least be safe.